All right, let's talk a little bit about this. Breaking in a kayak, what could that even mean? So I know it's probably confusing. This is especially for people that are new to kayaking. If you're buying your first kayak. Now, if you're experienced in kayaking, this might seem like a little bit of overkill because you know what to do. But going out in a kayak for the very first time can be a little intimidating. So what I like to do is break my boat in. I'm gonna walk you through the steps that I do when I do this break-in process. Personally, I think it's important for you to carry everything on your first kayaking trip that you would have on a normal day of fishing. Everything that you would expect to use, your rods, your reels, your gear, even down to your drinks and snacks. I think it's a good idea for you to bring them along with you on your first trip. The reason being is your kayak is going to perform and handle differently depending on what type of load you have on the boat. Let's talk about gear. What would you bring out on your very first time on a kayak? Some of the obvious would be definitely personal flotation device. As I mentioned, I do like to bring along my rods, but at least bring 2 fishing rods with you. I'll bring a small tackle bag just in case I may have an accident on my first trip out. Think about where you may want to put your tackle in the boat. On this boat, on the PK12, I even got a little tackle storage up front if I choose to use it for that. And I've got 2 dry storage. I've got one in the front and I've got one in the back. So I may want to put that in those 2 storage departments and then decide which one is better when I actually go out and fish and which one is going to be easier to get to. All right, this is a real important one in my opinion. Where are you going to take your boat to for the very first time? If you've never been a kayaker before, this is one that I highly suggest you follow. If you don't follow anything else that I talked to you in this video, follow this one. Take your boat somewhere where maybe it's only you. When I go to a pond, I can go to my truck, get a few tools, make it the way I want to. Maybe I want to get my seat adjusted the way I want to get it adjusted. I can just ease into it at my own pace when I go to a place that's secluded and I'm the only boater or there's lower traffic. One that's often overlooked is how you're going to actually get your kayak to the water. What do you have to tow the boat to the water? Do you have a truck? Do you have an SUV? Do you have a car? There's basically 3 ways that you can tow a kayak. Number 1, you can always just get a trailer and put your kayak on there. If you've got a pickup truck, I think a pickup truck is the best way to do it. The other way is if you have a SUV or a car, you can always stow it on the rooftop. And I can tell you from experience, it takes a lot more work. So think about that. How are you going to get that to the lake and how are you going to secure it? Okay, so those are the 3 basic things that I would encourage you to think about if you're new to kayaking and you're buying your first boat. This could be epic. Let's try some Topwater. So I'll come down here, I really don't do much. I either flip, throw a little bit of Topwater. That's really it. Used to be a log jam at the point of this thing and there was always fish in it. Like it was logs all the way out to about where I'm setting at now.
You can tell this boat is it's really stable.
I feel like it should. Maybe it doesn't go down. No, it doesn't. I came down here a couple months ago. It seemed like I caught all my fish out on the main river, but I always come in here just to see. That would be pretty cool. I don't know how practical that is fishing wise.
This looks really good right here. Watch, I'm about to get a bite. It's probably gonna blow this Topwater up.
Dude, back in the day, you see this little like mud line and stuff like that? They used to run brim up on that. You just be sitting there and it just, that never happens anymore.
I can stand up and fish in it.
Did you see that?
I wish I would have brought 2 or 3 more rods. I didn't know if I would really, I was curious to see if I'd have enough room. I got plenty of room in this kayak, carry more rods and more gear if I need to.
I usually don't catch any right down through here anyway. It's usually not until I get
On the other side where it's a little deeper.
It seemed like it doesn't blow around a lot too, which is really important. I don't even know, can you get your boat in? I don't think you can get in here where I can get. It's so shallow.
Probably have to go out there on the main river. Oh, rats. I always forget about that. Oh boy. Come on, look, Edwin Evers. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Ah! Ah! Oh, what are you gonna do? Rain on us? Pew, pew, pew. No! 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 Come on! Give me a bite! Go out there on the main a little bit. Last time I came, I had to catch them all out on the main river. Oh, I usually catch one out of that lay down I just left. Sometimes that dock up there, and then you see where those white things are on the bank? Some lay downs and stumps right around that little island. If it's muddy, I'll fish inside those. This might be good right in here. There he is. Oh, I jerked him into the boat. Jerked him into the boat so hard he come off. He was so, I've gotten to where my hook sets have got so good that I have to restrain a little bit. Set the hook so hard, Siri started talking. Got him. Ah, must be a little one.
Dude, this thing must be pretty fast. I feel like when I pedal, I move at least probably 4 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour. Think about it. That means if you can pedal, you know, pretty steady pace in an hour, you can go 4 to 5 miles. I don't think I can pedal that long though.